Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Celtic career mode. I've lost count of what one we're on, not going to lie. But welcome back to the face cam. Turn on to Roy Hodgson now. The face cam's back. We're in for a big episode today. The last couple of episodes haven't been as big as other episodes, obviously. We didn't really have any massive games. So if you look at the month of November, it was Watford, West Brom and Hull. Not exactly something to shout about. And then before that, we had Fulham, Crystal Palace, Southampton, Bournemouth. October and November were quite the easy run of games, and we done pretty well. So we gathered, we lost to Bournemouth, fair enough, but we won against Palace, we won against Southampton, we got through to the quarterfinals of the Cup, we drew against Watford, we won against West Brom, and we won against Hull as well. We are in some fantastic form, and it sets up nicely heading into today's episode. Today's episode is massive. We return to reality with some massive games in the Premier League, which we're probably going to struggle in, and we've also got the quarterfinals of the Cup. If you look at the fixtures for the Cup, we are at home, so it's a game we'll potentially sim, because you know what, I'm feeling confident, and I feel like there's two other games we need to focus on playing. Those games being at Wembley against Spurs, and then I think it's the first time we've not played Man United, have we? If I quickly check, for the first time in the save in the whole career modes, we will be taking on Manchester United. Massive, obviously one of the biggest teams in the league, the biggest team in English football history. We have the biggest team in Scottish football history, and the biggest team in English football history heading up against each other in a massive game. So big game, big episode, start of this month, and it's going to be difficult. As you can see in the next episode, we've got some other big games as well. So how are we starting this episode? Whereabouts are we in the league? Well, if you look, we left the last episode in a very nice position. A very nice position. We are sitting 5th in the table right now. Things are going very well. We've only lost twice this season. It's probably the draws that have been costing us from maybe being up there in, say, first place. We have been playing particularly well against big teams, but just struggling to get the points. I mean, against Chelsea and Arsenal and the other team we played, can't remember. We were the better team. We just couldn't get those winning goals. So we're sitting in 5th, which isn't bad, because right now, if we finished there at the end of the season, I would count that as a very successful season, as my original aim was probably just to try and break into that top half. So we are doing very well, and the team is progressing very well as well. In the next couple of episodes, I will show you the half-season progression. I always do that. Halfway through the season, I'll show how much everyone's growing, if people are decreasing in that, and how they have been contributing to the team through statistics such as goals and assists. So a lot to show in the next couple of episodes, but the first game to kick this episode off is actually going to be against Reading. Right then, so we have a wee bit of bad news. Lee Griffiths is actually asked to leave the team, so we better give him a wee run of games in the next month or two, just to try and get his morale back up again, and maybe change his mind to stay at the club, because he's a good backup striker to have. And Upamecano is also asking to start this game, so we're going to make a couple of changes heading into the Reading game before we sim it. And on that note, we will bring in Griffiths just to give him a wee shot in the team, and Upamecano has politely asked to play today, so we will bring off Simunovic and give Upamecano a chance. We have such a great depth for the team just now. Rob Holding, obviously on loan as well. We've got some great centre-halves, some great young centre-halves. We've got good depth, but here we go. First game of the episode. I'm simming it in confidence that we should be winning. Reading did get promoted with us, and I don't believe they beat us last year. So we should be able to beat them in the Premier League, especially at Celtic Park. We're just going to let the sim play out. I'm not going to press Y and skip to the end, because I want to sit through the nerves of trying to beat Reading, because if we don't beat them, it would be incredibly annoying, considering how well the season has been going. 0-0 at half time. We've headed into the second half. We're struggling here by the looks of things. Reading could easily score a winner, and I can see it happening, but so could we, I suppose. 15 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, absolutely nothing happening. Is it going to end 0-0? It is going to end 0-0. We've been held to a goalless draw. We didn't make one substitution. What is Chris Davies playing at in the sidelines there? Not one substitution. I mean, surely at one point you think to yourself, Dembele can come on and score, but no, clearly not. And that is silly points to drop out of the 3 league games we have today, and we're going to try and sell Baton again. Out of the 3 league games we have today, we potentially might not get a win now, because Reading, and it's a realistic chance, Reading could have been our only win of the episode. And we have went and drew 0-0 with them. What the fuck? I guess the positive to that is we kept a clean sheet, bringing in someone like Upamecano at the back, and he keeps a clean sheet. That is a decent wee thing to take away from the game. So we've got another game, and I think we're going to sim this as well, but I've got to make the decision if I want to. Quarter finals of the Cup. We have had quite the Cup run this year in the League Cup. which is good, which is very good. The quarterfinals are at home against Watford though, and I'm feeling like if I sim this, it could, number one, save us a lot of time, and number two, I feel confident that we could do it. I knew we look at that. We won 2 months in a row. A Celtic player has won Player of the Month. 2 months in a row. Who says Celtic we look out of place in the Premier League? Anyway, we're going to sim it. We're bringing Sviatchenko back into the starting lineup, but we're keeping Griffiths up front and hope that it just raises his morale a little bit. But if we can get through to the semi-finals of the Cup, obviously it's 2 legs for the semi-finals, we could have our first trophy of the series in the bag, which I'm fairly confident we could win this League Cup. But here we go. We are simming the quarter-final tie against Watford at Celtic Park. We just drew 0-0 with Red at the weekend, but Tom Davies puts us up 1-0. Fantastic. Good start. We are up 1-0. If we can go up 2-0, I'm fairly confident this game will sway completely into our way and we will win the match. Dembele's came on for Griffiths. Griffiths not going to go again. Chalobah has put Watford back in it. It's not over. 1-0. McGregor's gave us the lead 2-1 with 10 minutes to go. Callum McGregor, has he got it? He has got the winner. And we are through to the semi-finals of the Carabao, aka the League Cup. Very potentially, this has become the opportunity for us to win our first trophy of the save. And right now, we should know who we've got in the semi-finals. So if I quickly go and check, I will let you know. Crystal Palace. We just played them and beat them 4-2, like 2 episodes ago or something. That's brilliant. Crystal Palace in the semi-finals of the League Cup. Brilliant. We could be off to Wembley for the first time in this save if we get by Crystal Palace, and I'm fairly confident we can get by Crystal Palace. But now we turn our attentions to the big game of the episode, the big games of the episode. Neil Baton has finally decided to leave. He will be going to Leeds. He's been a good servant, but it's time for him to go. We might give him a run out in December at some time just to say goodbye, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, whatever you like. But now, very, very big game. And Dembele's obviously got to come back at team. But Kieran Tierney has found himself suspended for this match. What a tit. Right, so the team to play Tottenham is going to look a little bit like this. We've got Pickford in goals. Lustig coming back into the team for the first time in a while. He will be over on the right with Holden, the Arsenal loanee, at centre-back with Simunovic. Robertson will play out in the left. He has been right now probably one of our players of the season. Fantastic signing. McGregor in the middle with Armstrong and Davies, and Roberts, Dembele and Sinclair, the usual suspects up top. I'm fairly confident if we play our best football we can get a result here, so let's just go for it. I told a lie a moment ago and I said if we get to the League Cup final, it'll be the first trip to Wembley of the season, or the save. No, it's not, because this is the first trip to Wembley in the save. I forgot Tottenham play the home games at Wembley in this game. So we're actually making our first trip to Wembley right now for a league game. We have stooped down to 7th after that careless draw with Red in a game that we will rue drawing probably. Draws have been our downfall. But we're at Wembley. I'm still going to count the cup final if we get there as the first big turnout to it. This is still kind of big, isn't it? I should be caring about this. Like that. They've only conceded 8 goals this season. This is going to be hard. It's like, nope, Cal McGregor's done a job. Defensively, we look okay. Right, this is nice. Dembele. Okay, right, this is nice. We could be up 1-0 in minutes. Oh my fucking god, Dembele, what an awful finish. How have you done that? I mean, he's choked it. He's just absolutely choked it. Fuck me. Tom Davies. Maybe through for Dembele this time, big man. He's going to give it to Armstrong. Beautiful bit of football and a smart pass from... I'm going to take the credit for that one. I did see Armstrong run. I was going to say smart pass from Dembele, but I am controlling Dembele. Fantastic goal though, and inside 5 minutes, we are up 1-0 against Tottenham, and we've had 2 fantastic chances right off the bat. Look at this. He could have been greedy, could have tried to shoot himself, but after that miss a moment ago, I seen Armstrong, I thought to myself, Armstrong can't miss from that pass, from that range. So I gave it off to Armstrong. Fantastic. Maurizio Pochettino. Dembele. Right. Roberts. Dembele. Callum McGregor. He's trying to chip him. I did not mean that, but it was quite smart. I mean, I'd imagine if he went for just what I wanted, a finesse, powerful shot, it might have went in. But the chip wasn't a bad idea, and Lloris forced to make the save just before it dipped over him. Not bad. We've got a corner from it. Can we do anything from that? No. No, we can't. Ah, fucking hell. Ah, from a set piece. What has happened? The first 10-15 minutes or so, Tottenham were a shambles. We were fantastic. We were intercepting everything and we were getting forward. From that point, from the 15 minutes on, we've been so bad at keeping the ball and at defending. And look at the way it just Wait, bobbles. Just right to El Shaarawy perfectly and then bang, posting in. We're letting them do this so easily. There we go. Right, maybe. Oh, no, I thought that was the referee. I'm not going to lie to you. I did think that was the referee. They have a chance. Pickford forced to make a very acrobatic-like save. I don't know how I thought that was the referee, but I just did. And half-time, 1-1. We started very well. Ended incredibly badly. The second half of the first half, we were appalling. We need to start the second half like we started the first. Don't let Vincent Janssen score, whatever we do. He is shite. El Shaarawy, fucking hell! Twice he's scored, and they've both been goals that just are so shit. Why have we become so bad in this game after starting so well? 2-1 down at Wembley. I mean, look at that. Rob Holding for Sinclair. Armstrong. Olivier Cham. Roberts. Griffiths. He's been brought down the box. Is that a penalty? No, it's full time. Ah. How did we go from 1-0 up to losing the game 2-1? We were so shit. We were just so shit. We've passed an objective on a good note. We made 30 million quid on shirt sales. Very nice. We didn't sign a crucial team player to for our position yet. I don't think we're ever going to. I don't know why that's they made so little sense this year in the objectives in this season. So little sense. Right, so after that result, it didn't leave us in the best of positions. We've slipped to 8th in the table, our 3rd defeat of the season. I'm not too concerned though, as I said, we're sitting in a very comfortable position. The aim for this year was to finish in the top half. Now that I'm looking at it, we could be going for that 7th place to try and get Europa League. But we could get Europa League through winning the League Cup anyway, so we don't need to worry too much in a minute on our league position. As long as we finish in the top half, I will count that as a very successful season. But today's episode hasn't been good enough. 1 point from 6. And a draw with Reading just wasn't the best result. If we won that then lost to Spurs, it would make it a bit better. But because we lost to Reading, it did make things... no, because we drew with Reading, it did make things a bit worse. But now we've got Monday Night Football. Manchester United, for the first time in this career mode, we're going to take on the biggest team in English football history. A match that I've been waiting to play. Hopefully, we actually turn up this time. We don't play how we did at Wembley against Spurs. But it's a massive game. We're just going to play the strongest team. You know what that is. I'll show you the Man United team when we're in that game. I had a couple of emails, but they're not there. Anyway, here we go. Just a reminder of the team, actually, because Tierney is back. Fantastic news there. Tierney's back. Everything else is as strong as it possibly can be. And I'm happy with that team. Let's go for it. We're getting the huddle done. But here are the teams. You already know mine. I don't need to go through it. But I'm expecting to see a monstrous Manchester United side any minute now. I'm very happy with how our team's shaping up. And I can tell in the next couple of seasons, the overalls are going to be brilliant as well. With just a few positions we need to improve here and there. But there we go. Head coach. Me. That's me. But here we go. The Man United team. We'll be waiting to see it. So, Pereira's in goals. Okay. Fosu, Mensah, Lindelof, Poole and Rose. Poole... that's dodgy. Herrera and Tuanzebe in the midfield. Not bad. Mkhitaryan, Forsberg and Martial. That's where it gets dangerous. And Lukaku up front. That defence, the way to take advantage of Pereira being in goals and Poole starting. Because I did not imagine they would start. Davies gets it away. Not very far. And United can bring it down. Tuanzebe shoots and the deflection could have caused us problems there. Lukaku. The strength of Lukaku. He's done our defenders. Mkhitaryan shot, and I think Pickford... No, he didn't get a touch to it. That could have very easily been a goal there. And we're getting our second booking inside 10 minutes. Sinclair, we need to unleash Dembele here, and Dembele will latch onto it. Moussa Dembele, he's going to go himself. Will he be nudged off the ball? Whoa, that's a good save from Pereira. Very powerful shot from Dembele. We've made our first chance of the game, a very good chance. And he done well to battle off Regan Poole, but a very good save. Right, we're going to play it short. Eric Sviatchenko, why not? Let's go for it. Let's fly. Wasn't too far. Just wide. Probably did a bit more height on it. Obviously a bit more direction towards a goal. But his height on that would have been very dangerous looking. Unlucky. Tierney's. That's got to be Tierney's. Oh no, it's Martial's. Pickford forced to make a save. Tierney's got to do better to get up there with Martial. Martial's not a massive guy. I thought Mourinho was sacked. Hold on. I was offered the Man United job in the last episode. I just remembered that. Oh. Must have hired Mourinho back. Dembele to move forward for that. Dembele for Sinclair. Sinclair could beat his man here, and Sinclair is away. If Sinclair can maybe get a shot off. Ask for a low-driven shot. Ask for a low-driven shot. No, 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 no. If that was low-driven, that was going right into the bottom corner. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Lack of communication between the United players, and we can maybe take advantage of that. Dembele for Armstrong. Armstrong's away. He's beat the man. Stuart. It's happened again. It's happened twice. I double tap. Oh, punch. No. I double tapped B to drive it. Oh, we could have been up 2-0. Oh, we'll throw it away, but I'm not going for a low-driven shot again. Armstrong putting out wide. Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney has found Paddy Roberts, who sees Callum McGregor. Right, come on, Davies, Armstrong, Roberts, Armstrong, Tom Davies! Lay on in the game! What minute is it? What minute? Tom Davies! He has not had the chance to score a lot this season, but in the 89th minute of the game. Oh, I wish that was him. 90th minute goal. Tom Davies, who has been such an unsung hero. He has been so good. You don't see him a lot because a lot of the highlights of his best bits aren't worthy of putting on. But he's done it. And just a slight wee dink is what has done it. Look at that. We worked so well for that goal. And after a couple of ruined chances because of a stupid controller, we have got a win against Man United, hopefully. Don't speak too soon. Just park the bus. Let's get this win. I love you, Tom Davies. I love you. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you. Look at... No, no, no. Save Pickford. Mwah, mwah. It's not over. It's not over, though. It's not over. Come on. What a save from Pickford. Just get this away. Please, 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 please. That's Sviatchenko's. Surely. It's sent back to Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. Try hit it, and it's another corner for United. Hectic ending to this game. We have scored. United go up and get a fantastic chance. They've got an... Oh, no. Lukaku. No mark on him. Pickford collects. And just like that, we will let time run down here as they put the pressure on Jordan Pickford. 3 men in the box. But Pickford, surely that's the end of the game. It is the end of the game. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, beauty. Tom Davies. I just realised that's when the Man United top for that. I don't care. Oh, yes. Tom Davies. I love him. And we worked so hard there. And not all has went wrong. A firework just went off to celebrate. Brilliant. Love it. 1-0. Tom Davies, the hero. What a win against our first ever game against Man United. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that then does it for this episode of the Celtic Career Mode. We did manage to salvage back something towards the end after dropping points to Reading and losing to Spurs. We managed to pick up 4 points from 9, which isn't too bad, and we're obviously through to the semi-finals of the Cup. So a very successful episode, you could say. We are up to 7th place. We did start 5th, but we are at 7th after dropping down a wee bit. 6 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses. We've scored 21 goals, and Tom Davies is an absolute darling. I love you, Tom. I really do love you. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Another big episode coming up next, so make sure you do not miss it. And I'll see you all next time.